What's up, y'all? You know what time it is. It is 7 p.m. on Friday. That means that it's Motor City Radio time with your girl, Sexy Shakenya, Malik the King, and Sam 44 Man.
Good evening, and welcome to Motor City Radio. This is Sexy Shakenya in the house. How you doing on this hot Friday? I got my boy Sam Man in the house.
What up, world? It's your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44 Man. Shouts out to everybody down there on Euclid and 14th. Trick, Mary Sheffield, all of them down there trying to get the community together to do their thing. And we just sitting here trying to make it. How y'all hanging out this week? We really had a stressful week this week.
You say it has been stressful?
Yes,
it has.
It's been a real stressful week this week. So how y'all doing? Give us a call, 248-429-7224. Give us a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Let us know you're on the air. And then if you do that, then I might have something for you.
Oh, you got some good. You got some good, man. You know what? You need to get those chocolate balls back.
I'm gonna order some more.
I know that sounds crazy, world, but get these chocolate balls.
She like these little cognac balls that I buy,
and
little chocolate cognac balls.
Delicious.
And yeah, I'm gonna order.
And they put you there.
Yes,
they put you in a relaxing state of mind. That's all I'll say about that.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. What's up, world? What y'all think about y'all president getting ready to be on an investigation for obstruction of justice?
He about to do what?
He's under investigation for obstruction of justice.
Who investigate him? Is it Mueller? Is that his name?
Yeah,
he's Mueller. Fired.
Yes. But
you are fired.
Here's the thing: they can't fire him. They can't fire him.
You sure?
They can't fire him.
How was he able to fire? Is it Coleman?
Yeah.
How was he able to fire him?
Comey was, president justice.
Because he had a pretty powerful position, I thought.
I think that he fired him because he was too close to something.
He seemed like somebody that you would
really do. I think that he was too close to something.
I think he fired him because he's just stupid.
But I'm just saying, I felt like
that could be the
I don't think he realizes what he be doing. He just do stuff.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? And you know what? World, it's like Donald Trump is like this kid that's in a play area, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't follow his rules, he ain't gonna let you play with his toys. That's the kind of outlook he has. You know what I'm saying? If you don't roll with me, I'm gonna get rid of you. And these people, and look at these senators. Shouts out to the Senator Lazy that got shot down there in Virginia. We give our condolences out to your family and hope that he'll be all right. They said he was in critical condition. But we also need to give shots out to, and let me get their names because I sure did write their names down here. Let's give a shout out to David Bailey and Crystal Garner. Okay, these were the U.S. Capitol special agents that took that man down. Okay, so let's give them a shout out. David Bailey, Crystal Griner, thank you very much for protecting our country. Thank you very much for protecting our senators. And even though you had to take one or two for the Gipper, we still appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because they did get shot. Both of them did get shot. You know, so
if it wasn't for them, I don't think they would have made it. That's
right.
More people would have got killed.
So we give you shots out here at Motor City Radio in Detroit, Michigan. Shots out to David Bailey and also Krista Griner, because you are the heroes, the real heroes that took that man down. And you know what I'm saying? He deserved what he had, but you know, he was just frustrated. He was frustrated as well as a lot of Americans are frustrated with a president that is misinformed, I should say. I guess that's the only way I can say, misinformed about the world and the way we live. And so therefore these people gave their lives to try to protect this senator. And so we want to give them shots out as duly deserved, because I've been watching the news, MSNBC, CNN, they ain't really giving them the big shots out.
And that bothers me that day too. So I'm glad I do express that today and give them the just due, because it made a lot of sense. I know I'm very combative when it comes to you. You're saying man, the other phone.
Husband and wife.
Argue like a bug back and forth. He got his point of view, I got mad. And we just at the end of the day we just kiss and make up because you my man, you know. So this bothered him. It really touched him the other day. So I'm glad that you was able to express that, because it is well deserved. They needed that. They needed, hopefully somebody really out there hearing it, because we all over the world, this internet radio. So exactly. My daddy listened to me over in Japan, so yes. And one of your people called and sent me a message from Ireland or something.
Oh, my man Jerry.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jerry. So shout out to my man Jerry from Dublin, Ireland. He's out there with the green beer. He loves his man.
Some kind of way. I felt like famous. Like, oh my God.
He loves his man, Mr. Sam 44. Man, we kicked it a lot. You know, he's in Dublin, Ireland, and he calls me and, you know, gives me input. He said he was going to call you, Jerry. If you're watching the show now, this is your time to call in.
Jerry, come on.
Wait a minute. It's 12 o'clock over there. Is it? Yeah, 7. Yeah, it's 5 hours. So, yeah, he's maybe up. He might be watching the show. But 248-429-7224. And y'all can get in touch with us and let us know what's going on. Y'all call us and tell us what's been going on with y'all for the week.
Hear from you.
Come on, y'all supposed to be our audience.
What you dealing with?
Right, what you going through?
Yeah, what's
you know what you and Shakenya going through.
How many people ties you want to flatten this week? I just want to know. What's going on with you? I heard a lady say that coming off the gas station the other day. Said I ain't gonna slash it. I'm gonna just let the air out of one of them. I'm like, Lord Jesus, help us. Fix it, Jesus, because I felt the same way. I had to go in my prayer closet because I was gonna let him out all of them, just to make it inconvenient to play.
Hey.
Lord fix it, and yes, He did. He fixed it. He took that devil away.
And He surely will.
He shook it off. But I want to give my people some information, because you know, Attitude Adjustment, every month we do this jail talk for boys. 12 to 17 with behavior issues. Not all of them, but most of them have behavior issues. Some of them, the parents just want to kind of keep them on the straight and narrow. So I step in and I try to do my best to help out in that effort.
June 30th.
Jail tour. And the family meeting is on the 24th. And that's when we actually sit down and we talk about the issues that you're having. And you think that that's not nothing, just talk. We talk all the time. No, you don't. Because I'm telling you, if you're cussing somebody out because they ain't do their chores or they messing up in school, I guarantee you somebody ain't hearing somebody. Because at some point they tuning your ass out because you're hollering at them, or they tune your ass out because you're hollering at them. So for the most part, in my family meeting, I mediate and I allow the child to speak uninterrupted. Tell me what's going on with you, what angers you, what makes you mad, what makes you want to go upside the teacher head. Just talk to me, baby. Let us know so we can help you. And then I let the parents talk about why they brought the kids to the program. So with that being said, they go through the jail tour. It's a wonderful program. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I recommend it for you if you have a child 12 to 17 that might benefit from an experience like that. So give me a call at 313-586-2240, and I can register you. I have to see you before the 24th if you want to be a part of this particular tour for the month of June. So, baby,
that's what I'm talking about. Talk to me, baby.
And who do we have here on the line?
What up, what up? This your man, Mr. Sam 44 Man. You are tuned into Detroit Motor City Radio. What's happening? Hey, who is this?
This is Coleman Young the second.
Hey!
I'm trying to find.
What's happening, man?
I'm trying to find where y'all at, man.
We sitting here waiting for you. We right over here. You know where on Southfield Road. You know, just before you get to Mr. Allen's. Is it Mr. Allen's? Yeah. Over there, right on Southfield Road. Over there, just before you get to Mr. Allen's. We're at the Realty. We're at the Realty building.
What's the address of the street?
The street is Southfield.
Southfield. Okay. What's the address?
It's just before you get to Mr. Allen's. The address is 24655 Southfield Road, and we are Suite 206.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the nearest cross street?
The cross street would be, what is that, 12 mile? 10 mile? Yeah, cross street is 10 miles.
Okay.
Okay.
On the way.
Okay, well, we're showing on the air right now. Y'all live with us, and we will be seeing you in a minute.
All right.
It's your man, Mr. Sam 44 Man. You seen who you just heard who was on the air. That's the next mayor of the city of Detroit. And hey, they are on their way here, and we're just doing what we do. You're tuned into Motor City Radio with the one and only Sexy Shakenya and your man, Mr. Sam 44 Man. Somebody just asked me, did she just wipe your head off? Yeah, sometimes my sister has to look out for me sometimes because I just be out here doing what I got to do to make sure you're entertained and informed with the best show that's popping out the city of Detroit, Motor City Radio, with your man, one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man, and also Sexy Shakenya and brother Malik the King. Hey, y'all give me some calls now. Come on, 248-429-7224. Let me know what y'all got going on. It's Father's Day weekend. Come on, damn it. Glenn, what you doing for Father's Day?
Nothing. The same thing I do every year. Get a new pair of Reeboks.
See, that's a damn shame. See, y'all get the mamas a red carpet, but when the daddies, y'all give us the carpet with the damn moss that it ate up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, daddy ain't all that important. But to all y'all fathers out there, from your man, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man, for all y'all out there that got babies out there, hopefully you're taking care of those babies. And if you are, shouts out to you, because that's what you deserve. We do deserve some type of recognition, even though America doesn't give it to us, but I will give it to you. Shouts out to all those good daddies out there that's making sure that their kids are taken care of, make sure they fed, getting them shoes, spending that time with them. Don't be just that daddy that just buy a pair of gym shoes and then come around every 6 months. No, I'm talking about a daddy that's there often, that see you often, that's there with you often, to teach you often. That's the daddies that I'm giving the salute out. So all y'all daddies that's out there like that, shouts out to you from your man, the one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man. What you got to say to these daddies out here, baby?
Happy Daddy Day. Because I done came in on the end of something. I feel like I done missed
It's Father's Day. See how you can forget, world.
Oh my God.
Mother's Day is all wonderful, but when it comes to Father's Day, it's like,
what they saying? You do me so bad because I just asked you what you doing for Father's Day.
I ain't doing nothing. Like Glenn said. What you say, Glenn?
Nothing. You should be doing a whole bunch of stuff.
No, that's y'all's day. Last month, they do everything for the mamas.
My dad, if he was here.
What I say, the red carpet for the mamas, the moth-written carpet is for the daddies.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, come on, girl, stop playing with yourself. You know damn well that's the way it is.
And also, I have to let the people know about XN Business Consultants. It's booming right about now. So if you're trying to get your business plan together for them financial obligations or whatever you're trying to do with your business, you need a business plan anyway. So you need to come on and holler at us at 5575 Connor in Samaritan Complex.
Yeah.
Give me a call at the same number, 313-586-2240. And if you're trying to get a nonprofit started, if you need the paperwork done for that, we definitely can help you with that. Anything that you need to start your business, we are here for you. Singing man.
Oh, we just got off the phone. I just got off the phone with the future mayor.
Okay, and where you at?
They're 2 minutes away.
Okay.
So they're on their way.
Well, that's good. Yeah, because
like, where y'all at?
The address, and I'm like, well, okay.
She said, we're on our way. We're on our way. I said, okay, cool. We're on our way.
Yeah.
Hey, all my Facebook fans that's watching me live right now, we breaking up. He says, y'all. My wife says, y'all breaking up.
Is it breaking up in the sound area?
In the sound, I guess, because she said, y'all breaking up.
Okay.
So, well, we'll leave that to our engineer because he knows what's happening. But right now, we're sitting back waiting on our special guest today.
Yeah.
And like I said, once again, I want to give shouts out to David Bailey and Crystal Graham. Y'all are the superheroes of the United States of America for saving the lives of many senators and everybody that was on the thing. And I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. We all appreciate y'all. And, you know, we want to make shouts out to them because they are the soldiers that sit themselves on the front line to protect us in this free so-called country that we call America. So we got to give them shots out, whether they're black or white. They made things tight. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shakenya, what you doing this weekend, girl?
You know what? I don't know.
See, it's Father's Day weekend. She don't even know what she getting ready
Well,
to
my
do.
dad is not here. He lives in Japan. You know what I mean? So I don't even see my dad on Father's Day. So it's going to be a sad day for me. So
They got FaceTime.
You know what? Yeah, but we ain't been able to work that out. We did the Skype a couple times.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
he's been over there for so long. To where
Wait, is he in the
just
military or
messaged him.
something?
Nope, he's actually a musician. I've been playing the bass guitar as long as I can remember.
So he works there.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and now he's taking on another business.
But he got,
So
you know that,
Oh, he good.
Asian music.
Oh yeah, he know how to
over
speak
there in
it.
Japan.
He know how to speak it and everything.
They got y'all sexy Shakenya daddy out there making that money. Tokyo, Japan. Shouts out to all my fans in Tokyo, Japan, because you know your man's seen around the world in over 200 countries and provinces around the world. So hey, shouts out to all my people out there. Shouts out to Jerry. Hey, Dublin, Ireland. I hope you up, my man. You know I've got you out here. But we just sitting back, just freestyling a little bit.
Still working up, or is we good?
Are we still breaking up, or are we good?
What you say? You just trying to get
Oh no, I don't want to say this. My wife, she is so crazy.
this is it. Don't say anything. This is a family show.
I agree. Okay, baby, whatever.
Can you hear us? Hey, Lamont, can you hear us clear? Wait a minute. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. I'm sorry. This is my aunt. Damn him, my aunt. He was melting, fellas. He was melting.
Look, I'm melting out here. I got $1,000 suit on wait for my potential future mayor. And
I'm waiting for you with a
sweating
little foot lane.
You know, she ain't no harm, but yes, she looks crazy. Whatever. That's her word, whatever.
I love you, fellas. I love you, baby. Yes, I do. Hey, Lamont, can you hear us? What up, though? Can you hear us clear? Am I coming through loud and clear for you? Is it static, kids? What's going on? Who is that?
Oh, this might be our
Oh, that's me. That's our replay. It sounds like it's playing back somewhere else. I think Lynn's trying to make it happen somewhere.
Oh, for real?
Yep. Ain't nothing wrong with it? Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we're good. We're good.
I guess we're good. We in the house. We're waiting for our special guest to come through to send it out. I'm a little geeked up. Hey, Chris, how you doing, sweetie? So what's you saying? How do you feel about the deportations?
Oh,
y'all know you don't like to get too deep on Motor City Radio. But I just
you know
gotta
your
get
man is
in
the
on
one and
that.
only Mr. Sam 44 man. I'm Islamic. I love my brothers and
Hey,
sisters.
Pauline, beautiful. How
I
are you?
went down there to the deportation protest that they had.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be on Jefferson, but it wasn't. It ended up being over there at the McNamara building.
Okay.
So I'm working on it world right now. So in a minute, I will have that on the air. But just to see the turnout, girl, they had a bigger turnout than we.
Did they now?
They had it.
I'm not shocked.
They had that off the hook. You know what I'm saying?
not shocked, no.
I mean, they had like 4, 5 police units down there.
Yeah.
They had EMS down there. They were giving out water.
Yeah.
And everybody did. I mean, even one of the little girls came up to me and seen me filming. She was like, I need to get you some water. Would you like some water? I was like, yeah, baby, if they got it.
See, but they stick together like that, though. Everybody else stick together like that.
And she came out.
Don't.
She came out with the water for me, came up to me, gave me that nice.
Hey, Marlo Wilson, thank you for sharing my video. Appreciate you, boo boo.
Oh, shouts out to Asia. Shouts out to Jerry from Comcast, because I told them if they listened to me, I was going to put their name out there. So therefore, you know, I got to keep it out. And all the people that I have talked to this week that I told you that was your name on the air, but I just didn't know. I talk to a lot of people every day, so I can't, unless I write your name down, I can't really remember everybody, but everybody knows who's talked to me, and I told you about the Motor City Radio Show, and I told you just tune in to us, and I'll give you a shout out. So everybody that I might have forgot, I got you. Shouts out from your man, the one and only Mr. Sand 44. Man, why don't you give me a call? Huh? 248-429-7224. Did everybody pay their cell phone bill?
Why you say that? Because I ain't calling.
Because I ain't hear no phone calls. I mean, we had one call, and that was from our guest that we waiting on. I ain't heard nothing from nobody else.
You know why? Because we both on Facebook Live. They don't need to download the app, tune in.
Oh, okay. Check this out. Facebook
Live on Facebook. And they watching us live on YouTube.
Okay, well, check this out.
Radio.
Check this out. With all my Facebook fans.
I gotta go.
See you later. See you later. I appreciate you, but you need to tune in. Bye. No, Sandman, no. No. I'm done. It's your man, one and only Mr. Sand 44 man. Right now in the city of Detroit, we're looking at 82 degrees. Still hot out there. Y'all out there got their AC on? You got your AC on? You been doing your AC? Yeah. I had mine on too. I'm like, damn, we gotta do what we gotta do. Hey, it is what it is. They close by? Okay, they're close by. Ladies and gentlemen around the world, we're about to have our future mirror coming to the studio in a minute. We're waiting on Shakenya to get herself together and take care of that. And like I said again, 248-429-7224. I know y'all didn't pay that cell phone bill. Don't y'all want to talk to us and see what's going on?
That is so not cool. I want to apologize to you guys for people who are watching us when we get nothing going on. But you got to understand, the special guest is the senator. I'm sorry, it's the senator. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to walk around.
And she's going to do her job.
I'm going to go outside. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure he gets here at some point. So yeah, there we go. And I got to go back on live because they was chiming in, and I had to just go so abruptly.
Y'all really love us. Y'all really love us being on live. It's like, well, y'all ain't live no more.
Hey, minute call.
Why y'all gonna sit back? Now see, soon as I do the same thing she do and hit live, y'all gonna pop right back on. And you know what I'm saying? Why don't you call me?
Well, I thought it was gonna click off when I had to answer the phone, but it didn't.
Give me a call. Come on now. 248-429-7224. Hey, all our fathers out there, y'all call me up. Tell me what y'all about to do this weekend. This Father's Day. Come on now.
Did you get off the deportation? What happened? Did you
No, the deportation, like I said, we had the people down there.
Okay.
Everything was beautiful. They had a lot of people down there. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that these people get heard. You know what I'm saying? They need to be heard. I mean, it was a girl down there that was talking about, I'm losing my daddy. You know what I'm saying? And she was really hurt by that because she's losing her father. But then, while it was down there, they let one of the people out of jail.
Did they?
Yeah. Yeah, while we were there, they let one of the detainees out of jail.
Hey, James
Shouts
Foster,
out
how
to
you
them.
doing? Hey, Quinn Williams, how you doing, sweetie? Hey, Felice, how you doing, baby?
And so they let them out of jail. So when they let them out of jail, they went down there the next day to go to the Ohio, Cincinnati. And they wanted to go to the jail, and they was going to protest at the jail. Now I wish I was down there, because I would have really film that and put it on my show. But I think that what I did with the deportation thing, I think there was enough to show how much of a force they were out there. Because shouts out to everybody out there that was at the deportation protest. And I know that I told you that I'm Mr. Sam 44 Man. Y'all know who I was. But then, you know what? They tripped me out. Arab woman, Arab man came to me. He said, "Are you sin?" Shit, for a minute I said, yeah. And then he was like, "My wife know you." I'm like, what? She's like, "Yes, that's him, that's him, that's him."
You should have ran.
Look,
We have a clip about deportation.
Okay, we're gonna roll the clip.
Thank you. Well, dozens of people rounded up in raids over the weekend, now being ordered to leave. Today, families telling 7 Action News immigration and customs enforcement agents left them with very little answers. 7 Action News reporter Amira David joins us now live with more on the reaction reverberating throughout the community. Amira.
That's right, Glenda. I'm right now at Our Mother of God Church in Southfield here, where over 100 people gathered just hours ago, many of them families broken by what has happened. The best way to describe the emotion felt here today was shock, anger, and confusion.
No more deportation! No people free!
He has no family there to help him. He has no home, no nothing. What are they going to do? Set him to be crucified? They can't do that.
Family members in fear today as they think about what could happen to loved ones if they're sent back to Iraq.
Now we're Christians. You're throwing us into a death trap.
Early on Sunday morning, Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement reportedly targeted at least 100 different Iraqi residents without a legal status.
ICE members were holding up places like church, local restaurants, popular restaurants in the area, a local Tim Hortons that's very popular with some community members. So it was an organized, deliberate effort on Sunday.
And yes, basically what it was all about. You know what I'm saying? They were down there doing
Kintiel White. I hope I pronounced that right. Hey, fellow City alumni, how you doing?
What up, though, Big Taz?
All right, I'm about to go get him, y'all.
Okay, we're about to go get our special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all make sure y'all stand by, get your Hennessy ready, and let's get ready to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get our guest ready. We want to get him, unwind first, because they just coming off the street, and we have done our thing, and we've been doing our thing for the minute. So we just waiting on them to come through. Texas Kenya, your man, one and only Mr. Sam 44 Man. Y'all check out Detroit Raw. I got the new shows out, and I'm brought a deportation thing that we had going on, as well as Texas Kenya's DMC controversy with the racial codes that are being placed on black people down there to prevent them from advancing and also gaining the opportunity to advance. So therefore, we just want to make sure that everybody knows that we got the big man in the house. The big man is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna let Texas Kenya introduce our future mayor in the house.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
All good, man.
We got Senator Coleman Jr. in the house. We finally got him, y'all. We gonna hold on to him tonight. We gonna let him go.
Soon to be mayor.
Yes, soon to be mayor. How you doing?
I'll win it.
Keep that going. That's right. You winning because you're in Motor City Radio.
That's right.
Now. Yes, you are.
Motor City Radio, I can't do nothing but win.
That's right. That's right. And we are so glad to have you in the house. Yeah. He's so handsome, ladies. Too. Y'all bring your light skin back.
We ain't never gone nowhere. What you do? We ain't never gone nowhere.
Let me tell you something. She done went and she done got all dialed up. I done went out here and put on $1,000 suit. Yeah. And you got You come in.
He's like,
Lazarus, I don't know what. Man, what's up?
That's my fault, man. That's my fault, man.
That's okay.
You over here wiping my head like what the you?
Man, I forgot where I was going with, man. That's my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just figured, man, that I couldn't compete with y'all, so I might as well just choke on.
Hey, we just glad that you came. We really appreciate
I knew
it.
you was gonna be so sharp. I touched my well.
Hey, you know your man. You know your man. Hey, let's get some reaction now. Come on, get off them cell phones unless you ain't paid your
We
cell
on
phone.
Facebook Live, that's right.
I ain't on Facebook Live. Oh yeah.
Yes,
I am on Facebook Live. 248-429-7224. Give us a call. Let's talk with the new upcoming mayor. Right. Because I ain't looking at nothing. I do with daddy.
Hey.
I'm 51 years old. Yo, daddy, look.
Hey.
Look, I got my hat over here. I got my hat over here.
You got the hat.
Yo, daddy, what's up, man?
Yeah, the boss lady.
Yeah, the boss. I say that's my mayor right now. I was always proud of Mayor Coleman. You know what? When your daddy got in the office back in the 70s, you know, because Detroit was basically all white. All white police force, all white. I remember my grandmother when your daddy went against John Nichols. That's who he went against.
Yeah.
When he went against John Nichols and beat John Nichols, man, you should have seen my house. My grandmama and them partied like it was no end because they said we in now. You know what I'm saying? They really did. They was like,
I don't remember that. That was before my.
Yeah, I know. Look, I remember when your daddy used to get on Bill Bond's ass. And him and Bill Bonds used to always go at it. You know what I'm talking about.
We're going to switch gears. Because we're going to talk about the senator, because that's who's here, and that's who's running, and that's who we want to be. I'll tell us
what you got.
So talk to our people about
Well,
children.
listen, as y'all know, I'm running for mayor of the city of Detroit right now. That's
Right.
And the reason why I'm running is because at the time when 48% of the city is living in poverty, when children got to walk 3 miles on average just to get to school, in all kinds of dangerous conditions. We got children who are being murdered for tennis shoes. That's going on. That's crazy. When you got people who got to look over their shoulder every time they get in the car because they know they get pulled over, they go into jail because they're going to ask them for auto insurance and they can't afford it. Because it's over $5,000 a year on average. We're going to stop this racist redlining. We're going to sue the auto insurance company. We're going to sue the state to keep our schools open. And we're going to tear down these abandoned buildings and put our young men and women back to work. When the Chamber of Folk guys, who got billions of dollars flowing through downtown, and we don't have no recreation centers. Billions of dollars flowing through downtown.
Ain't no recreation centers for
can't nobody in Detroit get a job.
Ain't that something?
Billions of dollars.
Well, President,
billions of dollars flowing for the city.
The president say we doing good.
In the neighborhood, look the way we look.
The president say we doing good.
We ain't even talking about the president. We ain't even talking about the president.
Go there right now.
We ain't gonna be talking about him. He may not be the president. He may be out of office for Christmas. Messing around with the Russians. We ain't even talking about the president.
So on this campaign,
and after the way they treated Barack Obama, who we got up in there now, they ought to apologize to the president.
You know it. So tell me, on your agenda, what are you looking to do for the citizens if you become the mayor? What are you looking for?
Well, if I become mayor, what I want to do is, one, I want to be able to put our young men and women back to work.
Yeah,
I want to have community benefits agreements, so basically that's legally binding agreements between the community and the developer. So if they don't do what they say they're going to do by the community, they can be held legally liable or sued. That's what it means, being sued. I want to also bring that citizen district council, so people have more of a say-so over the land and where they live and what's going on. I also want to be able to make sure that we keep our schools open. Right now, they closing so many schools. Man, the school district
ain't they?
And I also want to use the impact fees from the development in order to make sure that we have more recreational centers.
Do you think that these charter schools are really making an impact?
No, look, we got some good charter schools. Well, you got your Depsis, you got your university preps, you got some really good ones. But for the most part, because there's no accountability for these charter schools in terms of their authorizers, the ones that authorize these charter schools, each of the charters to exist, you have a lot of schools that aren't doing well. And most of the schools in the city of Detroit are in the bottom half of performing schools in Michigan right now.
Right.
And we don't have a cap on these charter schools. And quite frankly, we need to invest right now more in our public school system, more in the traditional public school system, because that's what needs reform. And there's a lot of things that we can do. And that was something that I wanted to do. But my opponent, Mike Duggan, blocked it.
You see that?
Yeah.
Detroit Central.
Yeah,
Detroit Central. And I'm a rich black man doing and saying what I want.
Hey.
So therefore,
it can happen.
It can happen.
It's possible.
It's very possible if you dedicate it to what you do.
What you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we just need somebody in office who's more concerned and more dedicated to the people than being rigging and colluding contracts. Mm-hmm. That's why they got a grand jury out on him right now. So.
Let me ask you a question. I wanted to know this from another politician's standard because, I have the Detroit Raw show on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's seen around the world. I caught Kwame when the day that they got him out the federal building and took him to jail.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Out of the whole ramifications about it, what do you think? Do you think that he really got a good deal?
Well, this is what I look at it from a different perspective. Kwame Kilpatrick went to jail for 28 years for bid rigging and collusion. You got Mike Duggan who went on television and admitted to doing the same thing.
Exactly.
And ain't no charges been pressed yet.
Exactly.
I just don't understand how that's fair. How is that right? Because Kwame didn't admit anything till he had to. This guy, Mike Duggan, voluntarily gave up this information.
I didn't care if he had a girlfriend on the side. He was looking out for his boy.
And he should be in there. He should be in there for 28 years. He should not be in there for 28 years.
What the hell did he do? He looking out for his man.
He should be in there for 28 years. Yeah. Now I'm not denying, I'm not confirming the crime happened or whatever. I'm just saying he shouldn't be in there for 28 years. And he definitely can't be in there for 28 years. We got a man doing the exact same thing. Plus, because they had so many water shut off, they're talking about a hepatitis A breakout now. 36,441 people got hepatitis A, according to Henry Ford. Oh, wow. And they got asbestos breakout now, because they tore down these houses with asbestos in it.
Right,
that's all on the air. Yeah, that's crazy. That caused cancer.
Because I was down there with Mary Sheffield, like I said just a minute ago, over there on Euclid, and that's why I thought that you probably in your gear. But yeah, I just went over there, kicked it with Trick and them. And,
I'm gonna be in here pretty soon too.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have him on the air pretty soon too.
Yeah.
But I was over there kicking it with him, and the thing that they're really trying to do for the community is impressive. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And we need that.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this. If you become the mayor, these kids out of school.
We become the mayor.
What can we do? When you become the mayor, what can you offer the citizens that got these kids out here in the summertime? They don't have nothing to do. They're just out here. What can be done to put them in some type of job, some type of training, something that can just get them off the street?
Well, we definitely want to work with our workforce development that we have within the city for employment solutions here to make sure that we put young people back to work. We also want to partner up with the service sector as well. They had something, I think, in Philadelphia where it's called 18 and Up or Youth Up. Basically, they had programs they partner with the Food Preparation Services Center and training as well. I also think, though, that we need to partner up with DPS and with our labor community to be able to have skilled trades school kids in these communities.
We need that.
So these kids can learn a skill when they get out of school.
Yes.
I also think, though, that we need to have longer school days and longer school years.
I agree with you on that. I really do. Because in China, them kids go to school from 6 a.m. to 6 in the evening.
Spanish learning time.
And then they got 2 hours to finish up any homework you got to do.
Yeah.
So can you imagine 12 hours, 13, 14 hours of education? Our kids are so lax.
We need it.
They so lax.
We need it.
They feel, I got out of school. I'm done. They don't even go home. They don't try to get no skills. They don't try to do nothing. They don't try to motivate themselves.
Well, there's no real services or service, providers to be able to provide them with things once they get out too. That's why we need more recreation. There's no reason why we're spending billions of dollars of taxpayer money for us to have the Pistons here and for us to have the Red Wings here, and we not have any recreational programs, no rec centers, no new rec centers being built. There's no reason why we don't have it. It's a shame before God why we don't have that for these kids to have everything to do, and why we're not trying to compete with the world. Like you just said earlier, we have expanded learning time, and we also, I believe, need to have more community schools. So those are schools with wraparound services, the job training services, tax preparation services. They have community health clinics too down there, things of that nature that we can have, and literacy programs as well for adults as well as children. These are things that we can have in the community and should.
I am so captivated here. I have not, and I know y'all watching us here on YouTube, and if you can tell, I have not taken my eyes off this young man. Not only is he soft on the eyes, but everything he's saying is making me feel like it's a hope, it's a chance that we're going to have a better Detroit soon if we get this man in office. So I hope that y'all play this video and share this video and let your people know what he represents, his platform, and what he's doing and what he wants to do in the community for us. Because he's already working. He's senator tonight. He's already working for us. But to have him as our mayor, oh my God, just the picture that you painted for us right now, I just get chilled. Because
chills. I just love his daddy. His daddy was a pimp. His daddy ran the city of Detroit. His daddy ran the city of Detroit.
We get raunchy up here, Senator, but we're trying to behave since we're here. We're trying to be on our best behavior.
Well, he run Detroit Raw. But your daddy was the man. I'm telling you, your daddy. I look up to your father because your father was the first black mayor in the city of Detroit.
He was about something.
And he was about something.
And you knew what he was about.
And you knew what he was about. And I'm just glad that I was born in that time to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because we got mayors come, mayors go. But
they're not about nothing like that.
Not like that.
We're about to have another black mayor because I have faith in this young man.
Well, you know you got my vote.
Now, one thing I do, and I don't know if I should bring this up or not, but because of what Kwame went through, because I don't want to say he did or he didn't, because I loved him. I voted for him both terms, but young black, why you coming in? Is that more pressure on you?
No. I don't think it's more pressure at all.
Do you feel like that you need to kind of way?
Do you feel like that you need to make a mark as far as like your father did? Or you have to, you know what I'm saying, step over and beyond the shoes that he's already did for the city?
Now, if you're talking about in terms of my father, absolutely. I don't feel like there's pressure, but I do feel like I have responsibility. And I do feel like I have a calling that I want to live up to and I want to preserve and carry forward for the next generation. And keep that torch lit. So
but this is a new generation. You got to have your own thing too as well, because this is a whole new generation. Different generations have come since then. So this is a whole new world.
This is the next generation.
But I hope that does not impact what people do as far as you, because I feel like you stand alone. Everything that you just talked about just now is what we need for our city, and that's the hope. And that's why I have you here tonight, and I've been begging and stalking. So I've been stalking his page, stalking him.
You know what? She be stalking people. And look, I need Shelley Garrett. She is the future mayor of the city of Detroit. Can you believe that?
Stalking works sometimes. But we have him here, and I'm telling you. That's right. But you are just as genuine as you were the day I met you. I actually ran into him at the auto show, the Black Tie event. You probably don't remember, but because there was so many people around you and you was being so personable to everybody. But I had the privilege to meet with him. He took a picture with me, and you were just so friendly. I don't know if it was because we was at a $400 place. He felt comfortable or something. And we wasn't on nothing. We was at the gas station. We was at the store. But no, you were very kind. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? He was cool. He was real. He was genuine. And he kept his word because he was supposed to come on a little while ago and some things happened. And then he even called to let me know, well, I can't come, but I can call. And then the power went out here. So we had to cancel the show altogether. And he said, I'm going to make it up to you. I promise I'm going to make it up to you. And Lord and behold, we have him here. I can touch it.
Now, future mayor, we might not have let you know, but we do put people on the spot.
Don't put him on the spot.
If you become the mayor,
don't put him on the spot.
Can we holler at you anytime?
Of course you can holler at me.
She talking about don't put you on the spot. I want to be able to pick up this iPhone and say, I'm about to call Mayor Young.
Yeah, man. We definitely gonna work it out.
I hope so.
I got the only reason I'm saying it in lightliness, but I have a lot of people that I have in the city of Detroit that look at me as I'm the mayor, and I ain't the mayor. I lost one. I do so much for my citizens because I love my citizens. I mean, these are people that knew me when I didn't have nothing, and now that I'm doing what I am here, you are executive producer of a worldwide show. You're on the radio. You got a forum, and it's like I can influence people now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I need people like you. I need ears like you, where I can talk to help you because you're so busy and important about the things that you do. I'm out there on the front line, grassroots. I mean, I'm talking to people and they be like, Sam, you know him, why don't you ask him this or ask him that, or can he do this for us? And you know, and these are the things that people really want to know. So if you become mayor, you know, I'm be at your door. I'm like, Sandman is at Mayor Young's office, and we about to do some stuff.
Man, you got Sandman out here again.
You know what? I gotta let my people know again because everybody's hitting me up. They want to know about the jail tour. If you didn't know, Senator, I have a youth program called Attitude Adjustment. We service young boys 12 to 17 with behavior issues. I do a jail tour once a month. So therefore, the jail tour is on the 30th. The family meeting is on the 24th. So if you have a young man that you feel would benefit,
get him down there,
shake him up.
Is that kind of like a more modern version of Scared Straight?
You know what? I'm gonna say modern version
yes, sir.
They don't scream.
Better version.
Because they don't scream in their face. They don't holler at them. They don't threaten to jack them up and nothing like that. They basically talk to them in a very mild manner. But when I tell you, when they share their story, no, they don't do none of that. They don't do none of that.
You know, the original one, they were crazy.
And the parents ask me that, and then when I tell them no, it's not like that, they show the shot. I be like, no, you don't understand. It's just as effective. Trust me, I cry every time I go, every month. The prisons leave me like, I ain't called prisons, the gentleman there that runs that particular program. He called the, I can't even think of it right now. I just call it Attitude Adjustment. That's who I am. So we come to the tour, but when they tell their stories, they look at me every time. They be like, "You gonna cry, Miss Warlock? You already know. You already started." Because just to think about the things that they've done at the age that they were the same age as these children are in this program, but the length of time that they have gotten and served and still serving, because most of them in there are in there for life. So to hear their stories is very impactful. And then they have a new program they just started where they have younger guys there, and this is like their last stop before going to Jackson. So they have to complete a trade or something, and then they have to actually participate in that jail program. But so they tell the kids their stories.
One thing that I notice is
it's a good program, very good.
Like your program, which is an excellent program. But it's like this. You can't be an expert on burglary, to me, unless you can rob somebody. Okay? You can't be an expert in homicides unless you can kill a few people, too. But all these people say that they're
come on, the word comes from Sandman has nothing to do with more.
You're right. But to keep it 100, because you know I do, unless you've been there, unless you've done it, you can't give me no insight and insight on what it is.
And you know what? And
I can't hear you.
What about if you investigated thousands of homicides?
But it's still not like, you mean, see, you know what a murder scene is, but unless you in the mind frame of that individual that committed that murder, you're not really on that.
Well, wouldn't he just be a killer? He wouldn't be.
I think what we should be doing is we should be providing alternative services. We should be, also allowing these young men to be able to see that the choices that they make have consequences and will affect them.
With your decision.
And so if they don't want to be in the situation to the person they talking to the victim, then they need to be able to make better choices. I also will say though, not necessarily because people who are murderers, but when it comes to a lot of brothers that are in prison too, a lot of brothers that, from what I see, who are in prison for low-level drug offenses. I think we need to change that. And I also think that we need to stop treating people once they get out of prison like they got the scarlet letter. And there's certain places you can't live. There's certain jobs you can't have. There's certain licenses you can't get.
Certain rights you can't get.
You can't get loans to be able to go to college. So if you get out, you're trying to go to school, and they don't provide education for you in the prison like that.
You preaching to the choir. I served 5 years. I know exactly what you're
Now, I'm going to go back to what you were saying as far as you have to be in that situation in order to...
So it's on both sides.
I agree to a certain degree, because me starting the program was a result of going through what I went through with my little brother. There were no prevention programs out here, and at the rate that he was going and the things he was doing, he was going to end up dead or in jail. So I took it upon myself to take him to boot camps, reach out to different programs. Just so happened, social worker Mr. Edwards, that used to work at Boysville or something, was able to, he talked to me, would let me bring him in and talk to him. So from that, I came up with the concept of attitude adjustment, because I said if I can help any parent not go through what I went through looking for help with my little brother, then that's what I'll do. Because in Wayne County, I hate to say it, but there are no prevention programs here. It's better to just lock them up and just do away with them. And then they had an excellent program, but they told me because he was not being neglected, he can't participate. So it's like a...
So even the prison...
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't interrupt you. Even the Michigan prison initiative, that's not... You don't think that's a real good plan, or...
What? What program?
I'm talking about after. That might be something different. That's after you got out of prison.
Right. When I got out of prison, it was so hard because people wouldn't give me a job.
Yeah.
I couldn't find employment. And then that's how I ended up becoming a producer, because of the simple fact that I had to learn how to take care of myself. Because even though I did the time that society implemented on me, it's after I got out, it was almost like I'm resentenced again. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, don't.
We gonna hire you.
You know what I'm saying?
And they won't even talk to you. They just miss you.
But I was like, but what about Martha Stewart? You don't let her get over. But she's not my skin tone color.
Oh, there you go.
Let's keep it 100 though. I mean, she's not my skin tone color. So therefore, she's advanced. It's more or less like white America. If you go to jail, it's almost like give him a gold star. He went through the penitentiary. But if I am, you know better. Y'all always do that.
Even if you got an education level that's the equivalent to your white counterpart, you still 2 times more likely to be unemployed in America.
Exactly.
Now, you know what? I'm not politically savvy. I'm learning. Because I would like to seek some type of political career. Yes, I hope you take me into
man. She talked about you about to go to I was like, I know it.
Yes, I hope you bring me in. I hope you
take me when you're next senator.
Rather me be in the youth division starting off, but I do want to run for something in the near future.
Your president said get a clipboard and get busy.
Hey, let's not go that far.
And we need more women representation.
That's right.
I mean, I know. In Michigan, in the Michigan Senate, there's only like 4 women out of like 38 senators.
Yes, so you have to groom. You have to groom. I'm hold on.
Senator, what are your views on these police killings, where it seems to be that the victims are pretty much doing nothing but trying to get home or something? How do you feel about that?
I think we need more training. I think we need body cameras. I think that's something that's critical. I think we need more training in terms of making sure our police officers are trained as well. I also think, though, as African Americans and as people, that we want the same thing that everybody else wants. We want equal protection under the law. And no one is above the law, below the law. And we want people to be held account, regardless of what their station is. If they're a police officer and it's unjust what they did, they need to be held to account. I think the issue what happened with Terrence Crutcher, and I forgot the police officer what her name was, but she shot this man. It was clearly wrong. It was on tape. They still didn't charge this woman.
Well, you know, they acquitted another gentleman today.
My man that shot. Yeah, they had the body cam.
It's disgrace before God. It's race. And let me say this too. I think, and I'm trying to remember this brother's name. It was for the Walker Scott case. I don't know if he tried that or not. I think his name was Slater. He got off, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it was obvious that he shot this man in the back. All we want is equal protection under the law. And when you violate the law, you should be held to account. Well, it's the same as everybody. And I'm not saying that all police officers are bad.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
This is not about being a police officer. This is about people who break the law, regardless of what station you are. You need to be held to account. And we also need to understand that this is the problem. And that we need people to speak up and speak out. Because this also makes good police officers look bad. Because average police officers in Detroit, you make about I think it's above maybe $30,000 is your starting salary. You know what I'm saying? Your health benefits is trash. You know, now after what they did through bankruptcy, you know once you retire, you're not going to get health benefits. Your pension benefits is going to be reduced. You know what I mean? So, you got the most dangerous job in the world, where it is your job to run into gunfire.
Well, let me ask you this.
And all you're trying to do is just make it through the day. They're heroes, man, but when they break the law, they need to be held to account.
When a so-called good police officer, if there's any such thing, doesn't check a police officer who is bad, does that not make him a bad officer?
Well, let me say this. I think that if that's in any profession, because there are great police officers. If you're a police officer, you see somebody doing something that's wrong, you need to speak out against that. If I'm an elected official and I see somebody that's doing something that's wrong, you got to speak out against that. Now, in any profession, there's always going to be that guy that's going to be crazy and going to do something wrong. There's always going to be that guy that is going to do something that they know is wrong. And as an elected official, I have had to call out people at times, publicly, in my profession, and say, we're not going to do that. We're not going to be for this. Even though everybody in my party, everybody in, in the chamber, and people who have huge influence were telling me that this is what I should do. I'll give you a perfect example. Was the grand bargain. Everybody was telling me that that's something that we need to vote for. That's the right thing to do. Even though it didn't do nothing to lower auto insurance rates in the city of Detroit. It didn't do nothing to bring back residency. So to bring back police officers, firefighters, emergency services personnel, and city workers, make sure they live in the city again. It didn't do anything to solve poverty. Which
I did a show on it.
Which 48% of the city is living in now. It didn't do anything to solve any of these problems. But because we protected art, and because we protected other things that people thought were important, because we put Picasso over Ray Ray and JoJo, because we gave away assets, control of assets, gave away, and y'all know my father was deaf on giving away the water department. He said, don't let them take the water. They took the water, now we got the most water shut-offs here than anywhere else in the United States history.
Lord, one more question.
But everybody was telling me at the time that I need to support that. That you're crazy to vote against that. That you're endangering people if you vote against that.
I called it the great cover-up.
Yeah, and I voted
when I did the show.
I voted against it. And remember they said when you vote for it, it's going to actually help people's pensions and help the city long term. Now we got a $491 million pension home. And it cost the city $60 million. It cost the city so much money, Mike Duggan tried to sue Jones Day. That's when Jones Day came back and said that he was one of the most corrupt mayors of all time.
Right.
And said that he was a political hack. You know what I'm saying?
In your own opinion, Senator.
So the answer, I know it's a long way to question, but to answer the question, I don't think it's just police officers or firefighters, or I think it's any profession. As a man, you're going to have to make a decision as a man to stand up and do the right thing. And if you don't, you're going to have these type of consequences that are going to be life and death. And so I think we need to look at each other not just from a police perspective, but as a societal perspective. And we need to start teaching people that right is right no matter how many people are against it, and wrong is wrong no matter how many people are for it. Are demanding accountability, not just from the police department, but also I think we need to start demanding accountability from our elected officials. Because a lot of these police are not necessarily in terms of the shootings, but just in terms of aggressiveness in general, particularly to the black community. It really started with the drug war. Well, that's really how that started.
I wanted to say this.
And should we keep enforcing these laws in this way?
Your father stood up and denounced stress.
Yes.
Publicly.
Yes.
his own police department.
Yes.
Are you that much of a man? Are you that much like your father?
Yeah, let's say like this. Am I going to denounce wrongdoing? Am I going to denounce an organization that I know is doing racist and targeting black people, killing black people?
Yes, that's
Am I going to stand up and denounce it? Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No question.
All right.
Now, both of y'all
Let me ask you a question.
Wait, man, before I forget, because you brought it up with the police and then you brought it up with the people that's living in. Isn't it a word for that as far as you have to live in a community or live in a city to work for the city? Was that a thing back in the day, and how can we bring that back? And if you become mayor, can you do something about that?
Well, listen, that's why I talked about before. I mean, I think I'm going to file 3 lawsuits. 1, I'm going to file a lawsuit against the state to keep these schools open. 2, I'm going to file a lawsuit against the insurance companies to be able to stop this racist redlining. And 3, I'm going to file a lawsuit against the state in order for us to bring residency back.
Okay. Because I know I probably said it all different and chopped up because I'm not politically savvy. But I know what I'm trying to say, and you hit it right on the nose, because I feel like our streets will be safer. Just from police officers alone, I feel if you live in a community, you're going to police where you live, and I feel it's going to be a safer place. It might just be me.
It's also going to add to
but I wish you could bring that back.
You know what, Senator? This is what I wanted to ask you, because, you know, Shekinah used to be with the authority down in DMC. What do you think about these racial codes from the DMC? And I don't know if you are aware of it.
No, no.
Okay, let me give you an insight. The police authority down at the Detroit Receiving Hospital, as well as Children's Hospital, have been under a code. Code 3, Code 4. Code 3 is white. Code 4 is black. People have been working years, decades, earned the right to be promoted. But if you're code 4 and a code 3 comes in, then all of a sudden you are not looked upon in that position for promotion. So therefore, these people have worked, dedicated. I even had them on our show where they say, I gotta take one for the Gipper because the little white women powder puffs is nurses down here. I don't care about that. What? But that's the thing. In our city, that's going on. You see, and
a lot of them were
how would you like to address this?
Well, listen, I think that's what there's the Equal Employment Opportunities Commission is there for. They also those are things. They also have the Department of Civil Rights. I think those are things in terms of potential lawsuits that need to be filed. I think that's something that I would join them on. You know, probably also reach out to ACLU or something of that nature as well to make sure this type of behavior stops. I think that's just racism.
Well, I'm glad you said that because we actually got another march. He was over the DMC, and a lot of that started towards the end.
And that's why we got an investigation in the police department now in terms of black officers who can't keep promoted.
See, they got the same police department. I didn't even know that.
Because that was going on, because I actually terminated during the time that he was there.
Could that be a coincidence that you got 2 police departments that you've been
that's crazy.
The boss of, and
that's something to think about.
And none of the people of color are getting promoted.
That ain't no coincidence.
Ain't no coincidence. It's flat out.
That's fact.
Hey, something to think
that's
about.
That's why we need to vote for Coleman Young.
That's right.
August 8th. Join the Young movement. Vote for change.
Did you see yourself as a younger man? Because I remember when we became aware that there was a Coleman Young Jr. Did you inspire to follow in your father's footsteps as a young man?
Not at first, no. When I was a younger man, I had other plans. And, you know, it's like they say, life is what happens when you make other plans.
Absolutely.
And my father called me at the age of 12 and asked me to carry on legacy. Wow. And I did and never looked back.
Wow.
I know you 12?
At 12.
My daddy put me out at 13.
Well, it's time to wrap it up, and y'all know I hate to go.
I'm sorry about that, man. I want to give you a hug right now, man. Oh, man.
But look, I'm 51, I'm rich, and I'm doing what I do.
On that.
Y'all, this is Motor City Radio. We have been on our best behavior because we had Senator Coleman Young Jr. in the house.
Yes,
and
we
I
had fun.
Did
you enjoy yourself?
Oh, I had a great time.
Because we always have, everybody always say, man, y'all look crazy.
You gotta come back after you become
They
mayor.
told me if you wanted to win and have fun, you got to come to Motor City Radio.
Oh, he ain't coming. I'm gonna tell you, he ain't coming back after he wins.
I'm coming back.
You better come back in.
If I just got a call in,
Right, that's right.
I'm gonna be on back.
That's right. That's what
we maybe we can get him to call.
That's right.
Call in. Listen, I don't work for nobody. I'm going down to the office on Facebook Live.
No, this is why I say, because listen, if he wins and they find out that he in Southfield doing anything, it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem. We'll do a live remote for you.
I'm gonna show y'all. We're going to campus. Where y'all at? You make it happen. We make it happen.
Well, this is Motor City Radio, and I'm Sexy Shakenya with my boy Sam 44 Man.
Yep. We had a real good time, and I thought that y'all was gonna call in 248-429-7224 to talk to the senator, but you're watching us. We're giving you so much information, so you're fully informed. But we will get back with y'all next week. We hope that you all have a very happy Father's Day for those little fathers that's out there doing their deal.
Senator, I got a person that just asked me to ask you one last thing.
What?
She apparently is a city employee.
Yeah.
And she said, are you aware that they are demoting and firing long-term city employees and bringing other folks in with no experience just because they have a piece of paper? This is going on right now in the city county.
I suspected it, but I wasn't familiar with it. I mean, I've heard about, and I would ask her. I was sure that person they're bringing in is privatized. They're privatizing now their jobs. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yes,
but I suspected that because I know that's been happening in other departments, whether it's the lights department or the other such departments where they're privatizing out most of it. And I know they're doing that now with BC. So that's
she says that she said that she was demoted from a manager 2 to a clerk 1.
Wow. Shame.
Under your opponent's administration.
That's why he needs to go.
But Senator, let me ask you this.
That's why I'm running.
Why do we have so much privatization in the city? Why so many? I mean, we don't have no citizens.
Because Dan Gilbert owns the city.
Why is Dan Gilbert? That's the killer part. Why does he own
y'all? Senator, we're going to have to have you back.
We're going to have to get back.
Because listen, regardless of how much money people invest, the investment is good. If you're not hiring Detroiters and you're not trying to do right by Detroiters, you can't do that. It can't be up in here. We want your investment. We want your money. We just don't want the disrespect and mistreatment.
How can people volunteer for your campaign? Get out here and help you.
Well, listen, you can come on. I'm having something tomorrow.
Okay.
At 18963 Livernois. That's 18963 Livernois at 10 o'clock. That's where I'm going to be at. So you can come right on over there. That's 18963 Livernois tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Okay. We love to have you come down there. Everybody who wants to come down, please do. We love to have you come by.
Yes, y'all got to come support our future mayor. Y'all heard everything he's looking to do once he become mayor. Everything that he's willing to offer, we need. So please, as a people, I want you to pass the word, share the show, so everybody else can hear his platform.
I'll probably be through there, but I ain't got no $1,000 suit on.
No.
And volunteer on the campaign. So this is Sexy Shakenya, and we out. We'll see you next week.
Man, 44 Man, y'all check out the show, Detroit Raw, right there on YouTube. And thank you for joining us at Motor City Radio. We'll get back with y'all next weekend. Holla!